Big hits, Big Mama Radio. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Dumb and Detained. We explore the hilarious, absurd world of not-so-bright criminals. From botch heist to comically ill-conceived plans, get ready to laugh out loud at the antics of some of the world's most clueless lawbreakers. It's Dumbed and Detained on Big Mama Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the show. If you're going to commit a crime, at least pick one that's objectively hilarious. A 25-year-old woman named Rhiannon Evans just became the first person in the UK to plead guilty to cyber farting. She harassed her partner's ex last month by sending a series of videos where she farted in her phone and laughed. She sent an initial video, then 3 more on December 22nd, and 4 more the next few days. Merry Christmas.
It's referred to as a cyber fart.
Cops got involved and told her to stop.
Stop fighting, lady.
Can you please stop sending the fart videos?
Did you see what her fine was?
I haven't got there yet.
Okay,
God.
sorry.
But she continued to send more videos on December 26th and again on New Year's Day. The ex said the videos made her feel unsafe in her own home. Rhiannon's lawyer told a judge that the two women have bad blood and she's been drinking when she sent the text on WhatsApp. Rhiannon admitted the harassment and the judge sentenced her to probation. She has a series of rehab sessions, can't drink for 60 days, and they tacked on a 2-year restraining order and how much fine?
$373.
For fighting?
That's
That's so
That's going to be
stupid.
better when they have smell-o-vision.
Oh my God, I'm scared. 'cause
I'm
you
not
fart.
ever gonna do that.
I want to see the videos.
It's like anybody that sends nudes. You did what?
What? Can you file a restraining
I
order
don't leave
against your
voicemails.
spouse for farting?
I mean, it depends. Are you identifiable in the videos? I want to see the videos. Where are they at?
Are they like coming? Like, can you see them like from her butt? Or
That's
like,
what I'm saying. I don't know how she's doing it, but
How's she
I haven't been
doing
able to
this?
find the videos.
fart? Like, she's got to put the phone right up to her.
Maybe
Thing,
she's
right?
sitting on the phone. Who knows what she's doing?
What is she doing? I want to see the video.
Ah.
I want to be scared.
A McDonald's worker in North Carolina has been sentenced to more than 2 decades behind bars after he shot and killed a woman trying to enter the restaurant in 2023. The shooter was arrested outside his child's elementary school shortly after the killing with the firearm still in his possession. Prosecutors say the man, a convicted felon who wasn't legally allowed to carry a weapon, pled guilty to second-degree murder and several firearm charges, including possession of a weapon of mass destruction. The victim was unarmed when she attempted to re-enter the Hendersonville restaurant following a dispute at a nearby bus stop. Investigators determined that Ivy, who had unlawfully bought a semi-automatic pistol to his workplace, shot her once in the chest, killing her almost instantly. Police apprehended him within an hour at the school pickup line, though they found no evidence he intended to harm anyone there. The shocking and preventable act of violence resulted in Ivy receiving a prison sentence from 21 to 26 years.
Really? That's, yeah. I don't even know what to say about that.
You'd
one.
think keeping your eyes on the road would be no-brainer, especially when you're behind the wheel of a massive 18-wheeler, but apparently some people are a little too confident in their ability to multitask. A truck driver glued to his phone instead of the highway ended up turning an entire lane of cars into scrap metal. While firing off texts, he completely missed the fact that the traffic had slowed down ahead until he smashed through multiple vehicles. Miraculously, no one was killed, but the wreckage left behind made it clear that texting and driving is a terrible idea no matter what kind of vehicle you're in. It's one thing to risk your own life by looking at your phone, but blah, blah. He continues on with the...
No way.
Teen Corvette driver shocked to learn 160 miles per hour doesn't make you invisible.
Excuse me?
No, it's 180.
A Nebraska A Nebraska teenager apparently thought a Chevrolet Corvette had a heavy right foot could outsmart the law, leading police to a 168-mile-per-hour chase before discovering that, unfortunately, stop sticks exist. The 16-year-old driver was spotted tearing through Kearney, Nebraska at the casual 130 miles per hour because clearly speed limits are just a suggestion.
Right.
When a trooper attempted a traffic stop, the teen did what any rational person would do, hit the gas and turned the routine ticket into a full-blown police chase. For 20 miles, the Corvette pushed speeds approaching 170 miles an hour, proving that while your drivers might lack common sense, they at least have a deep appreciation for horsepower. The joyride ended abruptly when authorities laid out stop sticks, forcing the car to slow down. Realizing the outrun of the law was no longer an option, the teen made a genius latch ditch move, parking in the dark and hoping the police forgot about him.
Right. Because that's what they
Shockingly,
do.
this strategy failed. Officers, perhaps using their eyes, quickly located the parked vehicle and took the driver into custody.
It doesn't matter how fast your car goes. The radio transmission is going to be way faster when there's like 500 cops everywhere.
Right. It's when I saw this, I was like, "I'll check this out. This is good. This is good."
That is crazy. Oh, yeah, we just saw that.
Only fan star 27 plunges to her death from hotel balcony while filming threesome, and then they're showing what are they showing there?
That's not the video. It's not the same video. I rolled into another video.
Is there a video of her falling on her
Yeah,
balcony?
well,
There's
there's
no
a
video, but
picture.
it shows her picture. That's her.
Smashed on the... Yeah, they were doing something on balcony or whatever, and I guess she got bumped off the balcony. Yeah.
Naked?
Yeah, they were doing a
They were
threesome on
doing
the
a threesome
balcony.
video. For
Where was this, in
OnlyFans.
Miami?
For their fans only. I don't know where it was. Where was it?
Where was it?
Mona Blanc Apart Hotel in Nova Iguazu. IGUACU, January 23rd.
Head over
Intense
heels.
Oh, Brazilian.
lovemaking
She's
scene.
Brazilian.
Brazilian bombshell.
What a way to go.
All right. Well,
Get bumped out the wrong way.
a wedding venue, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what's crazy? Hold on, I actually have this. It's like the last thing on the show today. Hold on, I want to. It's a question for the world.
She was pretty.
Would you? It was something. It'll come up as we get through it now. Oh, here it is. If you died today, would you be happy with how your life went?
No.
No.
No. I would not.
I still have more to do, but I'm relatively satisfied thus far.
Right. That's how I feel.
That's
about
why
it.
I feel like I'll be incomplete, and then I'm going to be stuck in another
I feel like I
body
never
and go
want
all
to
over
say
again.
anything like that. Like I don't ever want to be like, oh yeah, I'm going with it.
No, because then you got to come back. Like for me, like if you didn't finish your whatever you were supposed to do on Earth, then you got to come back and I guess start all over again. No, I don't want to go until I'm done.
What do you think about what this guy had to say? And then I'll get back into some crime stories. Check this out.
If you're in a relationship with one of these type of men, you're safe. Are you ready? If you've lived through infidelity, it is so heartbreaking, and so don't take this as science. Number 3,
What?
accountants. I think you're pretty safe with an accountant. I see a pretty common personality type. You should be good with no cheating with an accountant. Number 2, pharmacists. No cheating in pharmacy, even the lovely Walgreens pharmacy.
Because he's got drugs.
Number 1, here we go. If you are married to or in a relationship with a farmer, I predict no cheating will
farmer.
occur.
He definitely no cheating because he's got little cows for sure. What?
What's that got to do with anything?
No woman's gonna leave a guy that's got little cows. Just so you know, never. Like
Really?
never. Yeah.
Buying one today.
Get a little cow.
Sarah will stay forever. All I got to do is get a little cow.
Yes.
Wow.
It's like a free pass.
You're over there in North Fort Myers. You can have a little cow.
Yeah, you can get a little cow in the backyard.
Yeah, I'll
you got
find
plenty
one.
of
I'll
room
find
back
where you can
there.
buy- How can I buy a little cow?
You gonna buy me a little cow?
Maybe. It depends on the price.
A little fuzzy one, the ones with the long hair.
Right. Buy me a cow, bro.
I
I
wa-
would love that.
Get a mini
That would
cow.
be the ultimate birthday gift, bro. Is a little cow.
Mini cow breeders in the United States.
A
Right.
mini cow fuzzy. A mini fuzzy cow. I want it like fuzzy.
I want a cow.
I mean, if you're getting one, you might as well get two. He could probably give you a good deal. Like, you can get.
You want me to keep
Oh,
one?
there's a whole lot to buying a mini cow. You get them DNA tested and everything. Look at this.
Right.
I can't
DNA.
see this. I forget you guys
Right.
can't see
We
that
can't
screen
see
now.
anymore. Yeah, you turned it off so we couldn't watch you.
Yeah.
We
Tired
couldn't
of
see you watch
tired of
porn.
y'all getting in my business.
Where do you get the cow?
Oh.
Look at the kitty cow. It's
I
a
want a
kitty
mini
cow.
bull. I want a mini bull. That's what I want right there.
He's got horns.
I want that right
Oh,
there.
look at that face.
Get that for me, Sean.
There you go.
Come on, man. Don't be scared. I'll name it after you.
Kitty cow.
I don't know if that's an honor or not.
My friend in North Fort Myers bought donkeys for his daughter, and his new girl loves it more than his daughters.
See?
They're not that bad at $1,800 to $3,500.
Johnny, I don't know if that's a joke. I know what you're talking about. What?
I need a cow. The donkeys are cool too, but I, need a
I
cow.
want baby cows. You know
Yeah.
what? You can't have a baby cow because you're in the Cape. But if you buy two, one of them could be yours.
And then we can bring
keep them in my house.
You
We
get
could
a
just
boy
go
and a
visit our
girl?
own cow.
Huh?
We just go visit our cow.
Right.
At your place.
At my house. You can come down, see your cow.
I like those gray, white-looking ones.
Right.
Those are cool.
Maybe you can get a buy one, get one free mini cow deal.
I mean, I can almost get one
Is there a
filleted for the
Groupon
same
for
price.
it? Is there a Groupon for it?
Same price, get it filleted.
No.
Well, you eventually got to eat it.
Not the little... What? No, those are pets forever.
Pets forever.
Yes, just like chickens. You don't eat them.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
Those
yes,
are gonna
you
be
do.
those are gonna be some expensive fillets. You paid $3,500 for the cow in the
Oh,
first
you're buying me a
place.
$3,500 cow?
That's what it says they cost.
Yes.
That's $3,500.
I didn't-
Yes. Hear that, Sarah? You're getting a
What?
$3,500 cow. Sean's got you covered.
Dang.
10 essential
And then you could
requirements
claim
for
your
owning a mini cow.
property as a farm and then get tax deductions.
That I would be a farmer.
Right. Then they pay you.
Right.
We're in the wrong business.
Right.
We
We
need little
are.
cows and chickens.
I want chickens.
So you have to have, it requires barbed wire fence.
He's
Is
got
this
a
what,
fence.
for my cows?
Barbed wire fence
I got
for
a
mini cow. It
fence.
says it right here.
He's
Says
got
it
a
right
regular
I don't
fence.
need a
No
barbed wire.
climbing horse fence. 2 by 4 inch mesh. 4 to 5 stranded barbed wire fence.
I have chain link. I'm good.
Required.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good.
Barn space. Weather protection needs. Are you gonna take it inside?
Yes.
He's got a big room. Have
You
seen
don't
his living
think I would
room?
take my cows in?
I would have them on the couch.
Plus, I have a covered area.
Grazing and hay provisions, 15 to 20 pounds a day.
All right, got it.
Mineral and supplement needs, unspecified.
Listen, I'm going to do whatever you need to do.
Ensuring proper health care, regular
Right.
veterinary visits.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Vaccination schedule. 2
It
to
would be
3
utterly
months.
ridiculous not to
Utterly.
take it to the doctor.
Utterly.
Managing daily maintenance tasks. I'm thinking you're going to have issues here.
If you get a brown cow, call it
Feeding and water.
Brown
routines,
cow now.
chocolate milk.
Waste management.
Oh, you gotta
Legal
poop.
requirements. Zoning laws and permits.
You don't need any here.
Do they let you have the
Insurance
poop in your backyard?
considerations.
It don't matter. You don't have poop
All right.
regulations.
Listen, we can sit.
$400 vet visits.
You need a permit for a shed, but it doesn't mean I won't put one up without it.
Yeah.
This is true.
Right.
See,
Get
Jamie
chickens.
said-
They're the best. Jamie, I don't need chickens. My neighbor does. My neighbor's got them. Right now, you better get chickens. So I'm gonna play it for you. I'm gonna see if I can send it to you, Sean. Hold on. I want to get into this video. So there's a bird flu going around. Do you know about this?
Yeah.
I'm hearing about it.
So what do you think about it?
Convenient. Time to have a bird flu, I guess.
Right.
I just
Well-
I don't know.
Hold on, Sean. I'm gonna send a video. And you should
It's always something. Before we had mad cow disease, then we had Zika.
Sarah didn't send it to me.
Then we got West Nile.
she
Now we
sent it
got
somewhere
bird
else.
flu. I don't know.
There it is.
Swine flu. Is
Uh,
swine flu and bird flu the same thing?
I'm
One's for
One's
the
a
pigs,
pig
right?
and one's for a bird.
Right, but does it give you like the same problems or what?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I could send it to your Instagram, but Betty, but not. You don't have Instagram, do you?
No.
You don't. All right, so
What is the
I want to
video?
play this for you. How do I play this? I want to play. I'll play at least the
Is it
audio.
just the audio? Yeah, you can play that right through the board.
But there's hold
It's
on.
about chickens.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get the.
Is it on
Bluetooth
TikTok? I can find it.
It's not. It's about the bird flu, but it's about more than that. Let me ask you a question, and I want to know what you say if you remember this. When you get the flu,
Mm-hmm.
and then you develop pneumonia, or do you catch pneumonia? Is pneumonia something I can get from others?
Isn't
No,
that
I've
what
had
walking
it.
pneumonia is?
I've had no walking pneumonia. So there's a period where I always thought that you were I thought that you would be contagious. And when I had walking pneumonia, and they had me on penicillin and all kinds of stuff for like weeks, it was bad. Like it literally stiffened my neck because my
I
lung
want to go on the
got-
record and say, as someone who's
Certain
had
types.
pneumonia that almost killed me,
Yeah.
it was developed.
Yeah.
It wasn't something that I went and, oh, Betty has pneumonia,
No.
so now I got pneumonia.
I was around people like working because I had no idea. I just thought I had a cough.
And you got sick and didn't treat the sickness.
Right. And then it continued to
And to develop into pneumonia.
where I got stiff.
Am I right on this?
That's why
Yo.
so many people die of pneumonia.
They're
They
saying
have
people
Yeah.
catch it. You caught pneumonia.
They
You
said
don't
that it
catch
wasn't-
pneumonia.
they told me
it's
it
a
wasn't
previous
contagious.
illness that develops into pneumonia. At least that's the way it was when I was a kid. It may have changed today. Sarah and I were talking about this morning.
Dr. Google says certain types of pneummonia are contagious.
All right, hold on.
Certain
Apparently,
types.
the one that I had wasn't because they said that I had walking pneumonia.
Pneumococcal pneumonia.
That's what
Well, I connected it.
I had.
How come it's... Hold on. I just connected it, Bluetooth, to the video.
Yeah, mine was pure neglect from a
All right,
cold
unconnected.
because I never think I need to treat myself. I'm always like, it's gonna go away.
Right.
I'll be fine.
That's how I feel.
There you go.
Biological
Hold on.
This information will blow your mind. They just tested it in Florida and results indicated it could.
Hold on. Here, look.
So if any of you guys were concerned about the fog, this information will blow your mind. They just tested it in Florida and results indicated it contained Serratia, I can't even pronounce, but if we read down here, this is a parasite, and they're calling it biological warfare. By the way, this is for entertainment purposes only. Can
Yeah,
you
they have
breathe
to
in
say that.
parasites? Oh, yes, you can. Pinworms. The second one here is tapeworm. And if we scroll down here, parasitic pneumonia. Parasites can actually cause pneumonia. Isn't that interesting? We've seen a rise in that. They're coming at us from all angles. The sky, the food, and now the air. This is why supporting your body and changing the terrain of it is absolutely crucial. After learning how prevalent parasitic infections are and the fact that we don't deworm regularly, I decided to deworm and passed a mass of liver flukes. And now I deworm myself and family regularly every year. So if any of you guys were concerned about
Yeah, so that's the deworming of humans. Have you
I'm
ever
gonna
done
tell
it?
you straight up. When we have like family has come from Cuba, they come with worms. Like we've had to deworm them like pets. For real.
Sorry.
like it's
Sorry.
true.
We make them
So-
stand in the line. We delouse them.
It's
and
true.
I got a little
This
hose.
she
fog,
now
misinform-
I just want to say she posts this.
It's in the water or something. I don't know where it's at, but it's somewhere.
All right, so this came from at Q Warrior 2024. Samples testing from the fog taken in Naples, Florida. The test results
No.
indicate the fog contains Serratia and started with bacteria, and the fog glass container at a home property in Naples. So whether or not, and this is from something called Real People News.
I can't even
But when I got this video, I immediately, I saw this, and it makes you think: are they doing that?
You know, when we went up to
Because you heard about the eagles?
yeah, no, I haven't heard about these.
The
What
two
happened?
two baby eagles just died from bird flu here
Really?
locally at the eagle nest
Really?
down on Bayshore. Yeah, E24, E25, I
Harriet's
think.
babies?
Yes, they died. I don't know if it's Harriet's. Whatever eagles having babies over there. I don't follow the eagles like other people do. But the two died from bird flu. One died, and then a week later, the other one died. Both of them from bird flu. How did they get bird flu?
Oh, here we go. Melissa gave us the rundown on the pneumonia.
There's viral pneumonia and bacterial-based pneumonia. Viral bacteria is contagious. Bacterial pneumonia is developed from bacteria.
Ah. Maybe that's why they told me I wasn't contagious because I didn't give it to nobody else. I was just dying.
Breaking it down for us. I like it. Thank you, Melissa.
Thank you, Melissa.
But so for me, I have to. So what do you do? So this was Sarah sends this to me,
Yeah.
and I go, "What do you do?"
You can't stop breathing. You
All
gotta,
right.
I
What are you gonna start wearing a mask every day? Ain't happening. I'll just ride it out.
no.
I ride it out until my eye starts falling out.
I'll start putting my tapeworms in an aquarium in the house.
Would you? Let me ask you a question.
What? Can you poop them out?
Would you take a drop that would kill any parasites in your body?
Yeah, but then you got to poop them out.
Betty just bought some of those.
I haven't bought it
try
yet.
and pump into me just because she's curious to see if worms come out of me.
I am.
They will.
It's called the oil.
Well,
What'd you pay?
Oil-
$100 for it?
I haven't bought it yet because I'm trying to read the reviews and some people are saying nothing happens.
Oh,
So
Sarah,
I'm
talk
going
to
with
Sarah.
nothing's happened.
She's got stuff.
So my wife is one who believes in there's too many heavy metals in the things that we eat. So she buys heavy metal detoxifiers. That she also believes that we catch these worms from what could be the fog now in all essence because they can.
Apparently.
So she now, like you, Sean. I'm very reluctant. Does that make sense? I'm reluctant to it, but I have seen it. Like
haven't
there's
taken it?
and dewormed as well. No, maybe once something, but
The deworming?
Only that you know about. Sarah's pumping it into you when we're
well, no.
It's in your Cocoa Puffs.
But for me personally, I'm watching stuff go down now, and I'm into this. But here's my issue:
Yeah.
is I believe in all natural now more than I've ever believed in as a kid. Like as a kid, you eat anything you eat. You go to the
Fruit
doctor, they
roll-ups,
stick you with
whatever.
whatever they want to stick you
Yeah.
with. Your mom's cool with it because they got told it was cool. But in the era of transparency that we are in, ladies and gentlemen, and we are in an era of transparency, that's exactly what era we're in. And that era of transparency is going to make it impossible for companies to pump you in with a vaccine or a medicine, or for them to manipulate the
never
weather.
Say impossible.
Not to
make it
Now
more
they're gonna pump it
difficult.
through the fog.
Yesterday, Elizabeth Warren was very upset that we might be bankrupting the vaccine companies.
So
She
what?
was very
Yeah.
upset about it.
Listen,
I was like, what?
And now you got to watch the news now because they know that's coming. So now anything that's a vaccinatable disease. And listen, this is how I want you to know. I don't need vaccines. I'm not going to third world countries.
No, I'm not going
All
to
right. I had vaccines as a kid.
Yeah.
Those vaccines pass on to my children. Doctors will say no.
Yeah.
Don't care what you say. And my kid, you want to know what the difference is between me and him?
What?
If I get sick, I'm down for 6-7 days. Now, I don't get sick really because I got what I call the Gulf War. You're not allowed to get sick shot.
You got the military special.
Right. The military special, and listen, you can say what you want, but I believe that science 100% can build something to make your immune system a beast.
Well, yeah, they don't want you to drop dead on the
and I've been
battlefield.
blessed with that shot, and that's the one that I don't mind getting, but I wish they would give it to everybody, but that would kill the business.
Right.
But
But it saves them on sick time because they don't have to give you any.
I don't take the flu vaccine because I used to get sick. Even in the military, they would tell you to take the
I
vaccine.
took it one time and I felt like I was dying.
Right.
Never again did I.
Right. But if you want them, get them. If it makes you feel safer, great. I'm not going to stop you.
No,
I'm not
cool.
going to be the one protesting you to do it. I ain't doing
I
it.
think we're so.
If you're going to go to a third world country where there's 7,000 diseases, you might want to look into some.
You might want to
But-
rethink your vacation.
But I'm going to urge you, before you ever do it, to research the ingredients, because the ingredients in these things are scary. And I'm not trying to get into that conversation, but I just want to let you know.
Yeah, I think the unnatural things they're pumping into us are getting so excessive that unnatural things have to compensate for it.
I'm going to start doing the things that Sarah's trying to get me to do, all this, deworming and stuff.
Yeah, I'll give you some of whatever Betty's got me. We'll see how it happens.
I haven't bought it yet, but I will.
Don't be soft, bro. You want to worry about Listen, I believe in it. Finn gets sick, he's better in 24 hours. I get sick, I'm down for 7 days.
Tiny. He's
Your body is better the way God builds it than it is the way it's altered by science. Period.
The younger you are, the quicker things go through you. I mean, Jonathan got COVID, and he was better in
2 days.
24 hours.
Yep, it was good.
24 hours, it was gone. I was down for a week and a half.
You think it's because of age?
I think somewhat. I mean, your immune system is more prepared to deal with things when you're younger.
I don't know.
Does it build your tolerance for the rest of your life? That's when it's doing it. The younger you are, the more it's
I
building
kind of
that
stopped
tolerance
getting him
you're gonna have the rest of
vaccinated
your
because I
life.
felt like it was too much. I don't know.
There's so many
It
of
was
them
so
that are
many.
too much.
It was like every day, every week, like bring him back, another shot, another shot, I'm like, you know what? I'm
No.
kind of done. I'm done with this. Like, this is
Alright.
stupid.
No, I'm done.
And the kid's like fine. Like, you know, he like barely gets sick. He's fine. I don't get it.
There's
I had all those shots at least 3 to 4 times. So
different year, different
Yeah.
era,
It was 'cause
different world.
I'm immune to the world. I'm
It's
still
before
here.
they figured out some things, ladies and
Right.
gentlemen, and science
Yeah.
has changed immensely. And they figured out they can manipulate your DNA with a shot. And it's
Right, that's
true.
changed
They can
everything.
manipulate your DNA with a shot. They redesigned it all. The shots you got and I got as a kid aren't the same shots, bro.
Yeah, and you got multiple shots because your mom was a gypsy, so she was all over
Yeah.
the place, and she would lose his medical records.
By the way, Sean and I aren't too far off in age. All of our moms were gypsies.
yeah, she would lose his records and have to re-enroll him
My
in school.
my mom was all like, "Go upstairs, we're down here," and I was like, "Okay, cool." Now, for me personally, I was all like, "See ya."
right.
Right? I don't want to hang out with you old people anyway.
Right.
Like, I'm free. I can do what I want. They're not even paying attention to me.
Right.
Right? I would stay up till like 3 in the morning because they were staying up 3 in the morning. I know now
Mm-hmm.
what they were doing,
Oh.
but I didn't know then.
Right.
Such great stories as childhood.
What'd you
as-
do up at 3:00? We didn't even have TV. They would turn it off at midnight with the Pledge of Allegiance or whatever.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
National anthem, TV would go off at midnight.
Yeah, and then you get
Right.
infomercials.
What would they be on? What would they be doing late at night?
Yeah, what's going on? What's happening?
The infomercials came in your age. With
Yeah,
our age, it
after
just
a
went to
while.
static.
Well, then I got excited that you could watch TV after, but it was all like Celine Dion, like albums that they were trying to sell you. And then like Whitney Houston.
That's funny. I always is that Freedom Rock, man? Well, turn it up. Do you remember that commercial?
Yep.
Hey, man, I like all these songs too, man, and that's why I bought Freedom Rock, man.
You know how many times I
Yep,
woke up
yep.
to, and I'm your lady, like just screaming from my TV
I
at
got-
3:00 in the morning? A lot.
Tell me about your first television.
My first television, it was a big giant box that weighed like 5,000 pounds, made of wood, and you had to go change the 2 knobs on it. I don't know. It was very weird. There was
Yeah, I don't even remember what the 2 knobs were. You
I
just
don't know, but
turned
there
the
was 2
one.
knobs on
There
it.
Do you
was the
remember the
two
first time you
channel
had a
knobs.
TV in your bedroom?
That's when I
Yes.
got my Nintendo.
No, God, you're
That is
maybe
that
how many? How much younger are you than me? My first television was a black and white television with rabbit ears.
Oh no!
It had-
I had
no,
like
my
a
TV
digital.
And a
had
turn
rabbit
knob.
ears. Yep.
No, mine had buttons. It was when we got the buttons now, and you
Yeah,
had like a button.
I'll never forget. I got CNN one night, and I thought it was the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life
CNN.
on like broadcast.
Really? You weren't watching like the distorted porn?
No,
Oh,
that's where you had to go.
yeah. That's what all the
back and
other
forth,
kids
back
on the
and
block
forth.
did.
Right. A wedding venue owner in North Carolina has been arrested after police say he defrauded several engaged couples out of hundreds of thousands of dollars. The Union County Sheriff's Office, in a social media post on Wednesday, January 29th, that Jason Lotman, the 41-year-old owner of a local wedding venue, Champagne Manor, located in Monroe, North Carolina, was arrested on numerous felony charges in connection with an alleged fraud scheme. Detectives said that they began investigating multiple reports of fraud from couples who said they paid the venue between $40,000 and $50,000 for full-service wedding packages, which included catering and other wedding service essentials. However, days before the wedding, they told police that they would receive calls from the vendors demanding payment for services they assumed were covered. When they contacted Lotman, they learned that they had taken their money and failed to book or pay for any of the services, leaving them in the financial crisis while trying to salvage their wedding days. Detectives said that Lotman not only deceived engaged couples, but investors in the wedding venue as well, as in a scheme that dubbed the partner program. In this alleged scheme, police said Lotman would solicit large sums of money under the pretense of funding venue upgrades. He promised significant returns, but failed to disclose that the property was already in foreclosure, making repayment impossible. The detective said that they discovered the Champagne Manor owner was taking deposits and selling items purchased with stolen funds on Facebook Marketplace, so they decided to set up a sting to catch his ass. Detectives agreed to meet him at a local storage facility where, under the guise of purchasing fraudulent obtained items, where they were able to take him into custody. The USCO said that Lotman is being held at the Union County Detention Center on a $1 million secured bond. Police note the additional criminal charges are likely. His next court date is February 27th. Prior to Lotman's arrest, one man, Mark Uzinski, claimed that earlier this month that he lost thousands of dollars after booking Champagne Manor as a venue. He was lying to our face. He told the outlet at the time, "No one is able to reach him anymore. We are out of the money and the time." Police asked anyone who believes they may have been defrauded by Lotman to please give them a call.
What a jerk. That is like horrible, especially for people that are just engaged. They're trusting that he's going to take care of everything. You know how emotional they are already?
Right.
And you're going to, come on. That's awful. $50,000. That included the venue, the catering, the decor, I'm assuming.
Weddings are so expensive now than it was when we got married. And that was only a decade ago.
Mm-hmm.
And if you... And that's why I try to tell people, like, look, I am in my particular company, whether you book me or not, call me and talk to me, and I'm going to tell you what prices are reasonable.
Yeah.
I believe that we are not the cheapest, we're not the most expensive, but we're also not in the middle. I don't want to say that we're not that company.
Yeah.
What we are is a on-demand service company. And what I mean by that is if you just need a DJ, I got a good deal for you, because if all you need is a DJ for 4 hours, it ain't going to cost you an arm and a leg.
Right.
But as soon as you add in a wedding and a ceremony and dance floor lights and planning of the process
and all
the stuff, that's when things start to go up in price. And then people will be like, "Oh my God, it's expensive." It's not expensive if you buy everything, because you're having an enormous night. Like, you're buying every special effect. It's production.
Yeah, you're putting on a show for
right.
for everybody to partake in.
So that's how I look at it. But I was just talking to a bride over the past week. We were on the phone. Her name's Tiffany. We were talking back and forth like 100 times. And she was like, "Well, I just found out that I need a 50% deposit for my venue." Yeah, that's the deal. And that's why I try to tell people, when you pick your venues, they're all gorgeous. Look, Southwest Florida is blessed with many gorgeous venues.
Yeah.
Some that are very pricey and some that are reasonable.
Yeah.
And then you have very gorgeous venues that are very cheap if you're not worried about impressing somebody.
Right. If you're okay going into an area that may not be that fantastic, but the location is great,
Right.
you're good with that. There's a place like that in Naples called the Windstar.
Yeah.
Like, you go through like a kind of sketchy area, but then when you get there, it's like a golf course, beautiful, like, it's like a little hidden gem in there, and they're not like super expensive. But you got to
Right.
be okay that you're not driving like on the beach on Naples. You're driving on the other side, you know?
The reception can be anywhere.
Yeah.
Your wedding could be anywhere. The most important part of all of it is having that reception. So out of those two, you got to have a great reception. So do your wedding somewhere under a nice tree somewhere and get married, call it a day. Don't spend a lot of money on it, and get out of that situation. Do the ceremony and go to your reception. And at that point, you could do it in any building in the world.
Right.
No one remembers, "Oh my God, Jason's wedding venue was so gorgeous. Do you remember that? Under that big tree, it was such a great
My
night."
feet hurt.
No one's doing that.
It was hot.
Everyone's like, "Oh my God, it was a good night," but no one's doing that. Like, so I always say, ask me questions. Let me guide you to what you need. Give me your budget and let me help you. Even if it doesn't mean me, I'm the person that I want to help everybody. You don't need to book me, but I will help you. And in the process, let me tell you the way that works. Let me tell you why I do that. And this is why I believe. And they don't believe me when I say this. Whether you book me or not, if you have any questions about anybody, call me. And,
So you
and,
know
I'll give you
everybody,
an
yeah.
answer. Because here's the deal. If you want a photographer, I can get you one that's $12,000.
Right.
If you got that
Or-
budget, comes with a team and like 3 photographers and a video guy, you feel
Extra
like
lighting.
you're gonna feel like a celebrity.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel big. If your budget's $1,500, I got that too.
Right.
So I know that person's and they're Big Mama tested, Big Mama approved. Like these are people that I know will do a good job for you. So I always say, hey, let me know what your budget is. I'll try to help you out. I'll try to steer you in the right direction.
Yeah.
So that's what I try to tell every bride that I meet. And
Is it weird that I don't really care for like the long ceremony, like the wedding ceremony, like 15 minutes tops, and then we go. Like if it's longer than that, like either I'm like frustrated or because I do cry at weddings for some reason.
well, I'll go to all weddings and love all weddings. I do them all. Like I just so you know,
yeah.
the epitome of weddings, but they're awesome. I don't have any issue with them.
Yeah.
I'll still go to them.
I've been to, like, really
I'll go
long
to any
ones.
wedding I'm invited. I'm never not going to your wedding if you invite me because I don't ever want to be the person that's like, I invite them and they didn't even come because it's hard to choose who you're going to invite.
Yeah.
Because if you invite everybody you
gave
know
you
in
your
your life,
seat.
you'll
I
have
gave you the
700
seat.
people. The money you'll cost will be ridiculous.
Yeah. And I gave you the seat that I have to eliminate 15 other people. Now you're not showing up.
Right. So so I would always go to your wedding, but I don't want to go. I won't be. I like you. I like a quick ceremony. Catholic ceremonies aren't very
Very
quick.
long.
I know somebody get ready to have one, so I'm not trying to offend them.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I hope
I've
it's
been
wonderful.
tiptoeing around this. I know they're getting ready to have a Catholic ceremony. That's their deal. They're both Catholic. They're going to go through it, and it's just up, down, up, down, up, down. It's about an hour and 10 minutes long.
Yeah, just about. And I've been to one of those, and I was like, wow, this is a lot.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
I grew up
And
Catholic.
47 like
So,
brides people.
I was a Catholic. My dad had to go through all this stuff to get married to my second stepmom, my third mom, I guess my second stepmom, and because she was Catholic. And then I got baptized at 12 when they got married. And went to CCD and the whole process of becoming a Catholic, First Communion. I got confirmed. All the things that Catholics do, right? So I totally understand it and have been to at least a dozen Catholic weddings in my life.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm
They're
Cuban,
long.
of course. We're
They're
Catholic.
great. So,
you know, like
so I
that was
understand
just
it.
like our thing.
It's crazy, right? So
I was the first one that broke tradition. I'm like, I'm not doing this. Not doing the whole wedding.
You know, I walked into
2-hour thing.
I
Not doing
walked
it.
into a Presbyterian church,
Yeah.
and I was like, I'm Catholic, but I kind of dig the vibe of your church. Doesn't mean I can't come here because I'm Catholic. And the pastor's like, that's funny. I was like, do you have to like? Because to me,
Do I have to show a membership
I didn't
card?
know what church was
What
until
I
I
gotta
was
do?
12. Like my parents never went to church. I never went to church as a young child.
Yeah.
God was never instilled in my upbringing until I was 12, and I went through CCD, and then you get baptized and you find God, and then as you get older, you have experiences
You
that
did the
bring you
communion,
closer to God. Absolutely.
Baptism, communion, and confirmation.
Yeah, Gregory.
You did the confirmation. I didn't go as far as confirmation.
Gregory. I've been confirmed as my confirmation name is Gregory. So Saint Gregory was
Really?
my
That's
So-
funny. I did the communion, but then I was kind of like, all right, I stop at the snacks,
right.
and then and then I
We
was
did
like,
it
I don't know.
all. And then went to church twice a week for 6 years of my life.
Yeah, I went all the time.
And then had some of the greatest crazy. I wish that some of the things I missed for that festival at the church I was baptized at. It's St. Peter Festival. They have a ripping
They
festival
had the
every year.
best fairs,
They have a
like
rip-
actual like gravitons and stuff to show
Catholic
up.
church have the best parties.
The best, the best. Everybody
I just
that
did one. They had a kick-ass party.
yes,
They throw great parties.
and even if you're not Catholic, you show up because you know it's gonna be good.
Right. You know it's going to be good.
So that's just how it is.
It's funny.
Yeah,
Just
I
where
used to
we're
go to
at.
St. Michael's in Miami, and that like we had the big fair, or it wasn't a fair, but it was like our thing. Everybody would come from town. Everybody.
A New York-based art firm claims a painting bought for $50 at a Minnesota garage sale is the long-lost Vincent van Gogh. The artwork entitled Elimar was previously dismissed by the Van Gogh Museum due to stylist features, but LMI Group International, which acquired it in 2019, has released a 450-page report arguing this authenticity. The firm suggests Van Gogh painted it in 1889 while in a French asylum, where he has also created Starry Night. The evidence included in handwriting analysis, material studies, and even DNA testing of a red hair found in the painting. It authenticated Lemar could be worth $15 million.
This is why I'm never going to be rich. That's it. That's the whole... Because I will see a garage sale and I'll be like, oh, my God. Like, it looks old.
Not me.
Like, I'm so bad at
I
that.
love garage sales. I love to go find that hidden treasure.
I can't find nothing.
I also like to sell hidden treasures. Do you know that? If I have a garage sale, you should come.
Why, you sneak something in there that's
I will
worth more
always
than what
throw
you're
stuff.
selling?
Absolutely.
Really? That's just a hook to get me in there to buy your crap.
You're right.
You're like, look at this rubber chicken. It was first comedian ever.
Right.
You might want
See
to.
this hammer?
Yeah.
This sledgehammer right here?
You're like, this is biblical. You might want to take it home. I don't even know what it is. Neither do we, but we know it's worth something. No, I'm not biting.
You're not biting? What
No.
do you mean?
Not doing it.
Why not?
I'm trying to get rid of everything I own now.
Oh, yeah, you are?
Yeah, I'm trying. My house was way more cluttered before. I have a hard time letting go of stuff that people give me. And then, I don't know. I just have a hard time. And then
Not me.
it goes to my garage and dies for a little while. And then and then like
I
a few years later,
I
I'll
do
toss
hold
it.
on to some weird stuff, but at the same time, I just like putting stuff out front, not selling it. But I am going to have a garage sale one day very soon where I just sell all of Sarah's old cards and comics and just get all that out of the house.
Yeah, but you have like stuff like the things I have. Nobody wants it. Who the hell wants it?
How do you know that?
I don't know.
You don't
'Cause I
know that
want
until you
it.
put it out front.
Because it's business cards, bottle openers, pens,
Like,
garbage from Temu that's broken still.
stop it.
That came broken.
Nah,
You know why you can't bitch about the stuff she buys off Temu?
because it's
What is
cheap.
that?
Because you got 75 3D printers.
And they all work.
No, they don't. They work for like 15 minutes and now they're all dead.
Yeah. I defend her to the end, dog. You leave her alone, all right? You are just as bad, bread
An
baker.
ice cream maker. Let's talk about
bread
that.
is delicious.
We had ice
buddy.
cream for like 3
I'm
days
pretty
and
sure
then he
you
was
broke
sick of it.
the ice cream maker. I did not break the
I
ice
did not
cream.
touch your
I
ice
went to
cream
make
maker.
ice cream and the machine was broken.
Yeah, okay.
What
somebody else.
happened?
Mm-hmm.
What happened? What happened to the machine?
I think somebody overfroze the ice cream that was in it.
Which
and
one did
cracked.
you have?
The one that made the soft serve.
Yeah, it was supposed to make soft
The
serve, but there was like nitrogen frozen level ice cream in it when I tried to get it out of there. So somebody tampered.
I
with
didn't
it.
even make ice cream. I wait for the ice cream.
I want a
to be
soft serve
made.
machine so bad
Well, yeah,
because I'm just that weird guy.
It was good. It was very good. But literally, third time we made ice cream in it is like somebody hit the buttons or something and froze the ice cream so hard it cracked everything.
By
in the
somebody, he's pointing the finger at you, just
Right,
so you
I
know.
didn't touch
But-
it.
I'm prepared to say Jonathan may have been involved.
Oh,
Also,
now you want to put it on
I don't
him?
know.
Put it on the
One of the
kid.
two of them. It was one of the two of them.
No, it was you.
They messed with buttons I didn't even know existed.
We don't
till
even
after the
touch
machine
your
was
stuff
broken.
because we know that there's an accusation that comes when it breaks.
There
So
is.
no, we don't touch it. You're like, hey, put on the button. I'll be like, no,
Like,
I don't
oh,
know
my
how
stuff's
to.
broken.
This is my,
How did this
this
button
is
get
my
pushed?
default. Betty, dude, press the button. I don't know how to press the button because I don't
Right.
want to hear that I did it wrong.
All right,
Nope.
guys. The show wrap up is coming up next. Hold on. More Big Mama Radio next.
Broadcasting live inside the W.B. Williamson Brothers studios.
Hi everybody, this is Carol G.
I'm Lil Baby.
Hey, this is Beyonce.
Your favorite radio station, Big Mama Radio.
Let me see.
You're listening to the Joshua Tree Stream.
Let's go.
On Florida's favorite radio station, Big Mama Radio. It's not just an event. It's a tradition 87 years in the making. The Edison Festival of Light is taking over downtown Fort Myers and bringing together hundreds of thousands of people for this unforgettable celebration. There's the Antique Car Show, Stemtastic, the Mud Strut, the Junior Parade on February 9th, and February 15th is the Grand Parade of Light, the largest night parade in the Southeast. Get full details and VIP tickets online at EdisonFestival.org. Powered by Mainsail Properties, FPL, and
Are you
Extreme
ready
Companies
to
of
turn
Florida.
your construction dreams into reality?
reality? Introducing Titan Contracting, your ultimate construction partner in sunny Florida. From their humble beginnings as a family-owned business in North Fort Myers, Titan Contracting has soared to become your master team of skilled contractors. They specialize in roofing, plumbing, electrical work, and remodeling. A one-stop solution for all your construction needs. At Titan Contracting, they're not just builders, they're creators of comfort, architects of aspirations, and engineers of excellence. Imagine a roofing project that stands strong against Florida's unpredictable weather. Picture flawless plumbing that flows seamlessly. Envision electrical work that illuminates your space with brilliance. And don't forget about their expert remodeling services that transform your vision into reality. Ready for the next step? Call today, 239-791-8225. Or check them out online at yourtitanteam.com. Whether it's a commercial project or your dream home, Titan Contracting is your trusted partner, committed to delivering excellence from start to finish. Titan Contracting, building dreams, one project at a time.
Hey, Southwest Florida, are you tired of daydreaming about that perfect backyard oasis? Well, wake up and smell the sunscreen, because Custom Pools by Design is here to turn your pool dreams into a splastastic reality. From picturesque Punta Gorda to breathtaking Bonita Springs, we've got the Sunshine State covered like SPF on a summer day. Our in-ground custom pools are like the MVPs of backyard beauty. And don't forget to ask about the exclusive marble decking. And guess what? We've got spas that are hotter than a jalapeno in the Florida sun. Soothing bubbles, anyone? Here at Custom Pools by Design, we're not just building pools, we're crafting outdoor masterpieces. We'll work with you to create a backyard wonderland that even your neighbors will want an invite to. What sets us apart? The exclusive use of PebbleTech pool interiors. Custom Pools by Design, family owned and operated for 20 plus years. And don't forget to check us out online at custompoolsbydesign.com. Swing by our showroom at 1007 Southeast 12th Court in Cape Coral. Call Custom Pools by Design at 239-573-4439 and dive into the details. Custom Pools by Design, where your backyard dreams take the ultimate plunge. Let's make a splash, Southwest Florida.
Navigating an insurance claim alone? Don't risk it. Let Extreme Adjusting Services be your advocate. From reviewing your policy to documenting every detail of your property damage, with Extreme Adjusting Services, you get a dedicated insurance professional who manages all communications with your insurance company, expediting your settlement process. Call 833-322-7872 today for a free, no-obligation review, or visit extremeadjusting.com. Extreme Adjusting Services, prioritizing your needs over insurance. Our promise to you.
Now.